What up, what up, what up, YouTube? How y'all feeling? Today, we're gonna touch on them guys, Rod Wave and Webbie Boosie in the Long Journey track. Now, as of right now, we got Webbie Boosie fitting to take Rod Wave to court based on Rod Wave sampling Webbie Boosie track. You know, he sampled the track and named it the same name and everything. Now, before I get too deep in it, I'ma just state my opinion. I believe Rod Wave was thinking street term when he redid the song, cause for him to name it the same thing, that seemed more like paying homage versus trying to get over. To me personally, I'm just saying, like, if I was a OG industry cat, I would definitely look at it more as paying homage. Alright, let's get down to the business. Now, where things start to go left is where we got Rod Wave stating, come down on the price, like be reasonable. And we got a lot of people for both sides, saying pay Boosie his money, this, that, and the third. Boosie giving you a deal. Now, this how that works. With these songs, I'm gonna lay it out the best I can and best of my knowledge. Now, in these songs, the producer of the track get 50% of the track off back, like automatic. He get 50%. He or she get 50% of the track. So that leaves the artist, the rap artist, which in this case Rod Wave, 50%. And that 50% could be split up into major ways, as far as the label getting this person getting that. Depends on how it go. He could be, chopping it up to the point he putting some of his publishing in his kid's name, So for Boosie to come and ask for 25%, it is kind of out of hand. On top of the 2,000, that's way out of hand. When it's more on some, I'm just paying habits type time, I'm gonna try to get out of here quick, y'all. But 200,000 and 25%, people might say, oh, that's cool. Let's say he done made $2 million off the track. And they like, all right, give Boosie, 225%. This is where the problem comes at. I believe I came across a content of Rod Wave said Boosie don't even owe the whole song. So basically the scenario that I just broke down to y'all as far as with the producer and the rapper having to split the track. Just think, Boosie had to split his portion at the time with his label. So let's say Boosie owned 25%. Let's give him the 25%, right? And you know, his label at the time owned the other 25. The label that Boosie was signed to, because I believe Boosie was signed to like Trail, and then you know he had like a deal with Warner. You know what I'm saying? He had a deal with like Warner. So with that, it's like, alright, Boosie gotta pay Warner out of his percentage. So that, let's say Warner take 5%. So that take Boosie down to 20%. You see what I'm saying? So if he paid Boosie the $200,000 and 25% of the song, Warner and them can come for a percentage. And they can say, oh, I want $15,000 and 5% of the song. And then, you know, Trill can come and say, I want the other little piece you got plus $250,000. So how this need to be laid out is where Boosie, in my opinion, is going wrong at. You gotta bring everybody to the table. You gotta bring Warner, Trill, you know, yourself, Rod, and then let's lay it out. Now, as far as splitting that 200 between Boosie, Warner, and Trill, or whoever, you know, Boosie was dealing with at that time, plus that 25%, that'll make more sense to Rod Wave probably. You know, maybe it'd been done. But just to give him that 25% plus 200,000 is kind of like a long shot, like, cause it can come back to bite you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way I can, you know, describe what's going on. You know, it's crazy to see this, but hopefully them guys can work all this out. You know, without taking it that far, you know, to the courts or even farther than that, you know, because words being exchanged. So we don't want it to get out of hand. Like, tired of losing rappers, man. So hopefully they can figure this thing out. But hey, y'all know what it is. This the truth over here. We tell the truth and nothing but the truth is always gonna be the truth. Holla at y'all later. Out.